King and Whole Foods, do your thing and slip through on them. Yeah, they ain't gonna have no clue. You won't need no toll booths, they'll pay attention.
Wait for it.
Tell them the same thing I told you. Should be a crime to be this flying awesome. And to think that love is all it costs. Feel like Jordan, it's the ball that he's been tossing. I'm the underdog and gold is what we've lost. When they told me my chances of losing was higher than the bosses. You gotta know your worth and work.
Y'all don't know nothing about that there. You don't know nothing about Rhapsody. Anyway, one of my favorite female MCs. I'm not a big female MC fan, but I am a fan of Rhapsody. So, anyway, what's good? I'm not going to hold you. What's good, guys? It's been a minute, so I miss you. So I wanted to just talk to you today about purpose. You know, you have to realize why you're doing this, and that's what keeps me going. You know, and sometimes when my mind frame gets away from that, I had to be reminded the other day. I had a meeting with my mentor. You know, I suggest you get a mentor, someone who's older, wiser, knows more than you do. Because a lot of times for me, I know a lot about a lot, a lot about a little. But it's just like sometimes when I get in front of certain groups of people, the majority of the groups of people I interact with at my job on a consistent basis, it's like they're not on that level. So they don't know how to put me on to stuff or take me to the next level of my game. So find a mentor. And there's a damn bug. Oh my God, Florida is full of bugs. But find a mentor who you can meet with, who you can talk to, who can inspire you and motivate you. And so that's what I had to do. I met with him yesterday. And normally we have an agenda on what we're going to talk about and stuff. And I say, hey man, scratch that today. I just want to tell you, hey man, I'm struggling, dude. I'm in a rut. I'm in a hole. And he said, Gabe, you got to shift your focus, man. What's your purpose? And he was like, write down your purpose. It's like to motivate and inspire others, man, on a daily basis. That's what gives me strength. That's what fuels me, is helping other people and giving back unconditionally without expecting anything in return, you know? And so he was like, man, you gotta shift your focus, bro. He's like, when your purpose is significant enough, you will overcome adversity. So I was like, wow, dude, that's deep. And so I was like, he's like, change the things around in your life, even if it's simple. So I went home in my kitchen. I rearranged certain appliances. I switched around my furniture a little bit. It's kind of hard to switch around my furniture, but little things, minor things. At my desk, at work, I said, hey, I need to switch desks. What are you talking about? I said, I need to switch. I need to get into a new environment, to shift my perspective, because I just need it. So I switched my desk around, you know? And really, you have to take advantage. You have to take ownership. You have to dictate how you're going to overcome adversity, you know, because it's going to come. There's going to be times. And with us with multiple sclerosis, it's probably more than the average person. But you decide how you're going to deal with it. And what you focus on is where your feelings are going to go. So if you're focused on, oh, woe is me, and I can't walk right now, and I'm in a bad state, you're just going to spiral down. And trust me, I've been there. But what I've learned to focus on is no matter how good my walk is. I'll give you an example. About a month ago, I wasn't walking that good. You know, my kids were over and had them at the house, and it was like I wasn't walking good, so I couldn't be outside with them. But instead of having a woe is me and oh my gosh, I hobbled over to the table, and we played games. And we were having fun. Instead of focusing on what I couldn't do, let's have fun and do the things I can do. Shift your perception. And that really will help you, you know? And then you have to think about what your purpose is, because that purpose overlooks pain. So when you have pain, as long as your focus and your purpose is strong enough, it overlooks the pain that you're experiencing. That's what's gotten me through this whole time, you know? And we have to know, and this was huge when I realized this was, you know, it's so simple, but it's just like sometimes you have to be reminded of this. Stop focusing on the things that you can't control, that you have no control over. If you don't have control over it, why are you focusing on it? You know? That was me with my relationship, bro. I was like, shit. And then somebody told me, my mentor, he was like, man, you can only control 100% of 50%. So you can only give 100% 50% of the time. The other person's got to meet you halfway at 50-50, right? So he's like, stop focusing on what you can't control. I said, oh my God, dude. That's why you're on my team right there, sir. That's why you're on my fucking team, man. So some of these things are kind of like, I'm telling you this because it's helped me along my journey, and it's helped me to focus on solutions rather than my problems. Yeah, I have problems just like everybody else, but let's focus on the solution, and let's be positive, and let's keep moving forward. Because if we start focusing on what we can't do and the lack we have, we're going to continue to have lack, and we're going to continue to just spiral down, and we're not going to be in a good spot. So if that happens to you, come out of it, focus on your purpose, and shift some things, reshift some things, reframe some things around in your life. And it starts with, like I said, at home, shift some stuff around, change things around. Change if you can in your office. I switched things around I switched desks. I moved some things around. I printed some pictures up of my kids. I put them there. Put a couple of cool quotes that I thought was cool up on there. And, you know, shift things around. Shift to solution-based thinking. And have an I am statement. What I mean by that is what I told you. I am of perfect health. I am love. I love myself. I am. It's a powerful statement. Even in the Bible, Wayne Dyer talks about it. I'm paraphrasing. I'm not saying exactly how he said it, but God says when they asked, who are you? And he says, I am that I am. Right? So I am is a powerful statement. I am healed. I am. You're telling yourself who you are and what you are. I am of perfect health. Things of that nature, repeat those things to yourself constantly, over and over, and just repeat it and drill it into your brain. Also, lastly, I will leave you with this. When you have a little bit of success with your diet, with anything, you know, and you start feeling better, because you're seeing it working, and you're working out, and you're on your diet, so everything is starting to improve. Don't be seduced by your success. That's the main problem, and that's what my mentor told me. He says a lot of people are seduced by their success. They get a little bit of success. I'm one of them. And you start feeling good about yourself. So now, everything I did to get to this point, I'm going to slack. So I was eating good 7 days out of the week. I was waking up early. I was meditating. I was doing workouts in the morning and in the evening. I'm feeling a little better. Now, I don't have to do that. You know, I'm going to skip. It's kind of late. I hit the snooze button. I'm not going to do those today. I'll just skip the morning, and then I'll do it this evening. You have to get out of your feelings, and you have to stop being seduced by success, because then what happens? Then you start slacking, and then you start going down to where you didn't want to be again. So you have to, repetition is what we need to do, and keep repeating the same process over and over again, and don't be seduced by your success. I hope this has helped someone. I hope this is, you know, you guys are keep moving. We're strong. We're powerful. We are going to heal. I tell you this. I love you guys. I'm signing out. I got to get back to work, baby. And until next time, love you guys.